Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Asian Advanced Materials Congress. I formally open the Congress, and I'm delighted to give you some background about this format, knowledge experience at sea.
You never see these people, or have hardly a chance, and there's not this intellectual exchange. Very often new things come out by talking to people that have a different background, different views. But if you don't see them and you don't have a chance and the time to talk to them, you could read a journal or you could do it by internet. There's a difference. What Heisenberg says, science comes out of discussions. And science does not come out of papers in telephone calls. And so I think keeping people together and put it in an atmosphere which is a pleasant atmosphere, a relaxing atmosphere. I think the idea with a cruise ship is a very good idea. In glass, the situation is very different. In a glass, the situation is such that we have here I show you a two-dimensional silicon dioxide.
Whether you're able to spread your film before the solvent diffuses inside the PDM. So it's I don't know if it's clear here, but it's a two-step process basically.
Here on the right side you can see our ASIC, which is below busbar. And this ASIC measures the current which flows through this busbar, and it also measures the voltage, temperature, and energy.
The last example here is a hydrogen vehicle. It was a prototype developed at ETH in Zurich for the Shell Marathon. This is the maybe extreme performance you can have. They had some hydrogen mass corresponding to 1 liter gasoline. This is the specification of the marathon, Shell Marathon.
This entire concept of this knowledge at sea is very interesting because it has one big advantage. If you have a conference at sea, it keeps the people together and they really have to interact with each other, which is a very good idea. So people cannot just run off and maybe not attend any sessions.
The organization, I think Dr. Tiwari has done a tremendous job in organizing these conferences. The ease with which you can navigate the system, the media surrounding the conference, the information that one can gather, the ease with which you can navigate the conference, meeting representatives from around the world, and the high quality of the presentations.
As I mentioned, this is my first congress on a cruise. This particular cruise is Voyage of the Sea, is one of the best cruises in the world, and great facilities. And I can see the benefit the participants will get by having best of both, best of pleasure as a holiday and also best of a engagement in a conference where meeting research communities and collaboration and taking the research to the next level.
18th edition of Advanced Material Consortium.
I know that, but even the good patent is only one of in whatever you can make money.
I completely agree with you all gentlemen because I have some experience with the market, but it's dedicated to the military.
It was very interesting, and so they even asked us to modify the regulatory text from EU because that was gathering academical science and industrial science.
Today we're going to announce our award recipients. The International Association of Advanced Materials engaged in promotion of the rapidly expanding field of advanced materials science, engineering, and technology in all over the world. So this is the first IAM conference that I have attended and the first conference that I've been to on a cruise, and I think it's a really fantastic idea. So far I've really been enjoying myself and listening to all the talks, and especially meeting people from all different areas of material science. And I think the brilliant thing about coming together in such an atmosphere is everybody is a lot more relaxed, and I think that networks and connections are created when everybody is having an informal discussion. And I find that when we are on something like a cruise as opposed to just a normal hotel venue, is that everybody is in the same enclosed space, so you have a very high likelihood of running into different people when you're just walking around on the cruise. And then you can stop, have a chat, have coffee together, have a snack together, and that creates connections and that improves networking, in my opinion. Asian culture, I think, is something extremely unique. So I love our culture, our deep traditions. I love that even within the same country, you can have such diverse people and such diverse customs and languages. And I think something like this really brings everybody together to be able to learn from each other.